Excellent. Any title?
One of the founding four of EVSA.
So tell us about today.
Today we have a two-part demonstration. First is right here in front of the governor's office, calling for her to add Priscilla's law to the state budget. And secondly, we're going to Albany in our bus right over here to meet with legislators to forward that idea on the ground in Albany.
So just tell us briefly about Priscilla's law and why it's so important.
Priscilla's law requires a license plate and registration for all e-bikes. As everybody sees, it's completely lawless out there. There are no rules, there's no accountability. Our victims, 98 of them, 92 of them were hit and runs. The only way that we're going to get this under control in any way is for accountability for the riders.
Do you expect any opposition, or are you hopeful this will pass?
I'm hopeful. There's definitely opposition out there. It's generally from the app-funded bike lobby, or they call themselves a lobby. But the reality is that they're known for safety, and they are for wanton delivery guys.
Excellent. Anything you wanted to add that I didn't touch on?
Sorry?
Anything you wanted to add that I didn't touch on?
Yeah, I just think that enough is enough. We've had it. The majority is speaking, and the majority must be heard. It's time to put an end to this madness.
Perfect. Thank you.
Hi. Hi, everybody. Hey, Chris.
Hey, what's up?
Hi there. Hi, Park. Hi, how are you? Hi. The bus. Hi, how are you? I'm Janet Schroeder. I'm the director and co-founder of...
Get your name again on camera. I'll hold it. Just look at me.
I'm Janet Schroeder. I'm the director and co-founder of New York City E-Vehicle Safety Alliance.
So tell us about Priscilla's law. How important is it?
So important because accountability is everything. Personal accountability is where it starts. The e-bikes are, the riders are riding very egregiously. We have 98 victims in our group. Our co-founder with me, she's paralyzed on the right side of her body. We have 22 skull fractures, 16 traumatic brain injuries, 5 broken hips. Just in our group alone, I only named a few. It's tragic. Something has to be done, and nothing has been for all these years. It's been years now. And so what we believe in is holding riders accountable changes their behavior. Because there's been no consequence, and consequence shapes behavior, right? That's why cars have licenses, and thank goodness they do. It would be crazier if they didn't, right? It would be so much worse. E-bikes aren't bicycles. They're 40, 50, 60, 70 pounds. They go so much faster. They brake more slowly. They do so much more damage when they hit somebody. And e-bikers are dying as well. In 2023, 23 e-bikers died out of 30 bikers. 7 of them hit stationary objects. Okay, so that it's not, it's going fast, not paying attention, looking down, because they are allowed to ride in the community. We are not against e-bikes. We want to save the people on the bikes as well, right? We just want to have safety for all. So it's a common sense bill. In the state, it's A339A, S2599. Assemblywoman Rajkumar and Senator Adabo wrote the bills. We're going up to Albany today. We want the state, we want the legislators to put Priscilla's law in the state budget. Therefore, it will be passed, it will be a law. And to make our streets safer. What it'll mean is license plates for all e-vehicles, and that's very important because what some people may not know, we have 98 victims. In all but 4 cases, the rider fled. That's just unconscionable. So license plates are also, right, to know who the rider is, and to change behavior. Those are 2 of the biggest things. We wouldn't stand for it if any other vehicle, car, hit somebody and ran. Why is it okay with an e-bike? And we're not picking on anyone. Like I said, we want the e-bikers to be more safe as well, and they will change their behavior and be safer for everybody. It's a common sense bill, and we know the majority wants it. We know it, and we're the majority. And we're New York City E-Vehicle Safety Alliance, and we're really proud of what we do. We've got 1,200 members. There's going to be about 40 or 50 here today. Not everyone can come early in the morning, but we always get a good turnout. And we're a volunteer, grassroots, unpaid, unfunded group. So join us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, absolutely. City Bike currently has a very small ID number on the crossbar, which is blocked by the legs. It's also white on light gray, so it's not highly identifiable. You can't see it with a traffic camera. We just want a plate on the back of it so we know if somebody gets hit by one. And we've had 98 people in our group that have been hit by e-bikes and scooters. 92 of those were hit and runs. So the only way that we can change that and deliver some degree of justice is accountability.
Lastly, what comes next after this?
Well, we're hopping the bus. We're going to Albany. We're meeting with the Transportation Committee chair of the Assembly as well as the Senate. And we are asking them to include Priscilla's law in the state budget.
Anything else you want to add? Maybe I missed something?
No. Okay. I appreciate you guys coming.
Can I, one more.
Oh my God.
We are the majority. 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 We are the majority.
FINE. And my title is the fourth founding member of our 1,200 member plus organization, New York City e-vehicle safety Alliance.
Why are we here today?
We're here today to rally to ask Priscilla's law to be included in the state budget. It's time to get all e-bikes registered and all e-bikes with a license plate that's highly identifiable.
Why is this important to New York?
To New York in general, it's time to rein in the chaos. This has been 5 years now with e-bikes. There's virtually no regulation, there's no enforcement, there's no accountability. It's time to get these under control. We have 98 victims in our group, and that's a very, very small fraction of victims overall. But 92 out of those 98 were hit and runs. There's no way that we have justice unless we have accountability.
Other than the hit and runs, are there any other issues with the e-bike?
Well, yeah, obviously it makes being a pedestrian in New York a lot more difficult. There's nothing all pedestrians, especially when they're on the sidewalks, they're running against lights, or going the wrong way against traffic. But the people that are most impacted are people that are seniors, people that are disabled, the blind, mobility impaired, people that can't jump out of the way. And unfortunately, that's a very large percentage of the population.
Okay, is there anything else you would like to add?
I'd just like to add that the bill is named after Priscilla Loaf. Priscilla Loaf was killed by a city bike that ran a red light, a city e-bike, in Lower Manhattan 2 years ago. She died from her injuries, and this is to honor her and to deliver justice for all people that are impacted literally by e-bikes. Thank you. All right. And you should definitely talk to Janet. She's our founder. And they have a mask on there, right?
First question's the easiest. Can you tell me your name?
My name is Jenifer, Janetschroeder.
And your title.
I'm the director and co-founder of New York City E-Vehicle Safety Alliance.
So just tell me why are we here today?
We're here today because
How you doing?
Governor's office in
Craig, nice to meet you.
to put Priscilla's law, A33, by Rajkumar, the Senate, adopted with the Senate version. We want to put it in the state budget, which we're negotiating now. And what Priscilla's law is very simple and common sense. Just like cars have licenses, and bikes are licensed. They have motors, they have bottles, their bikes have licenses. Driver's license, have license plates. We have 98 victims in our group
And your title.
in all the court cases. The rider flag.
I'm a big
Okay.
and I'm a co-founder of EVSA.
Why are we here?
Because I'm a co-founder of EVSA, because I was hit by a moped in 2022.
Paralyzation on the right side of her body.
EVSA, Janet,
Or Priscilla.
Schroeder read my story, and
Priscilla's law is named after her.
and so
Priscilla's law is named after her, and it's in honor of her and all of the victims. You know, e-bikers are dying too, and we know that the key to changing this egregious riding behavior is personal accountability. People on the bikes have to know that there's a consequence for this behavior. We're talking about
They ride on the sidewalk. They go
which, I mean, I think someone who leaves the scene of an accident deserves some kind of a
the
ticket,
wrong
right?
way.
We can't
They
track
don't
these people.
adhere. They
And
don't
they
feel
need to be tracked. Now,
connected.
this city bike or some people
They don't
I'm
adhere
not
to
just talking about
safety. If it's like they don't
on a ventilator.
they
have
ride.
victims,
For me,
all different ages.
was riding
Like
on
Mary
the
and
sidewalk
in the hospital.
and into the
Their
crosswalk where I was walking,
accidents were never
and I
reported.
am paralyzed
Police
on my
either come to
right
the
side.
scene because the ambulance takes them away, unless someone passes away.
Normally walking
That's reported by the court, but otherwise injuries are almost never
can't hold
reported.
it.
When victims try to report them after the fact, they're often told it's too late. So
I
only
also
6 of our 98 victims.
and I lost my
6 of our 98 victims have police reports.
I have
So the NYC DOT stats on e-vehicle violence are so incredibly low.
I can't perform.
94% of our victims don't have police reports, and they're indicative of what's going on. And so it's hard to pass legislation
It'll
when the
make it
stats
safer.
are correct.
I mean,
Something we work on because a lot of NYPD officers think the rider fled. The rider fled. There's nothing to report. Well, the jewelry thief fled too, but you write it up. And we like the police. We know they're doing their best. They're very, they're very understaffed right now. But some don't know, and some may not understand. All of these have to be reported so that they show up in the stats. But at the end of the day, Priscilla's law creates accountability, the much needed accountability that's lacking in the city. It'll change the behavior of the riders and make them safer. Certainly make the pedestrians safer. And we're hoping to order it all in the day. We're hoping to talk to legislators and get on the floor and get our letters into the offices and get a couple of meetings set up to ask for them to put Priscilla's law in the state budget so that we can get on this and have all the bikes, including city bikes. Again, some of the most dangerous in the city with license.
Why would people deter people from riding? I think that making people safer is a good thing, not
Well, it's interesting. The pushback from transportation alternatives. They're the wealthy bike lobby, and because of their hold on a lot of politicians and the money that they have, and endorsing politicians, and the years they've been integrated into New York City and now infiltrated all the community boards. Their belief is that there should be more ridership at all costs. True. That every bike on the road is a car off the road, which of course isn't true. That's ridiculous. That somehow everyone on an e-bike was driving a car before. I talked to deliveristas all day too. I've never met one that was driving a car before. Maybe a couple or a few of them were. Tourists that come here and ride these city bikes were riding bicycles before. So this idea that cars are turning into e-bikes is so false. We have a lot of victims, older members, and we have 200 cyclists in our group. And many of them don't cycle anymore. They don't want to bicycle anymore. So it's a loss to the bicycle community because of the way e-bikes ride. It's not that we're against them. We want them to ride with responsibility. That's all. And so our obstacle is transportation alternatives. They want to make us sound like we don't care about deliveristas. We actually do. We don't want them to die. We know that this will change their riding and save them as well. And so at the end of the day, we don't buy into the fact that every car off the road is an e-bike, or every e-bike on the road is a car off the road. It's absolutely not true. There's just more of everything. There's a big loss of public transportation because of e-bikes, because of city bike. City bike makes a lot of money privatizing public space, paying nothing for all the city bike racks. They barely have any safety protocols on those bikes. You don't have to do any training. Really, they don't even go through it. There should be major training before you get on a motorized vehicle for the first time, and then redone every year. But transportation alternatives, one of their biggest donors is city bike. And I want to make the point that only one thing is made here. There is a bill in the Senate that Brad Holman, who we work with and definitely has done some great things, he wrote a bill in the Senate for commercial bikes to be registered and licensed. It's basically Priscilla's law, but it doesn't include these city bikes. Transalt is so against Priscilla's law, and they never really went on against Brad Holman's bill. What's the difference? His doesn't have city bikes. Ours does. They put the deliveristas out there and try to say, we're not looking out for them. We're actually propping them up and making it seem like they care about them. What they care about is safety, their donors, and making money. We are an unfunded group. We have no hidden agenda at all. We just care about all the workers, especially the most vulnerable, because the seniors and the disabled are being affected the most by the outrageous Wild West of the years.
Touched on a little bit about if this was a word to be passed, how would that impact typical city where people are looking at why what would the process be?
The process, that's not definitely not my wheelhouse, but we are asking for $2.5 million in the budget. We know that there's 30,000 in-city bikes. There are 65 or 70 commercial bikes. I mean, obviously there's a margin of error there, but let's say 100,000. We think it'd be $25 per license. I don't know if the state will pay for that or how that would work. That's what we're asking. That's what we're hoping. If the state would pay $25 a license, right? $25 to register, not a license, a plate, 100,000 bikes, $2.5 million. It's not very much to ask for to save the lives of New Yorkers, and that goes for cyclists. We have over 200 on our group, e-bikers, horse pedestrians, dogs. It's easy to say we're against e-bikes. No, we're pro-safety. That's it. We're not against anything. Transalt says that the solution is more infrastructure, which means more bike lanes and wider bike lanes. Nothing a wider bike lane or another bike lane, nothing about them stops a speeder or an e-biker running red light. Nothing. So the idea of more infrastructure does nothing to solve the problem of the egregious speeding and running red lights, which is what's killing and hurting people and maiming people the most. We have so many injured victims like Marianne, and that's who we should be caring about. That's who we should be talking about. Priscilla and all the other victims out there. Dr. Angelo Mascio at St. Barnabas Hospital, he sees on a daily basis these e-vehicle injuries coming in. Again, the stats in New York City don't even come close to how many there are because they're not reported, but most of them aren't reported. But he calls it a public health crisis, and he's an ER surgeon at St. Barnabas Hospital, and we agree. We can't believe that year after year after year, nothing has been done. So here we are, volunteers. I sell HIV PrEP medication for a living, proudly. We all have jobs, we all are very active, but we do this in our free time because we really do care. Again, we care about safety. We're not against anyone. We want everybody to be safe.
Is there anything I missed that you want to add?
I talked about the Rajkumar bill. I talked about lack of reporting. I talked about most people leave the scene of a crash. I talked about, I said who wrote the bill, right? Rajkumar? Yeah. Thank you. What's up? I don't know.
No, that was
Okay, good. No, I think it's good. I mean, thank you for being like.
No, that's awesome. That's great.
I really appreciate it.
Thank you again.
You organized by chance? Those two. Yeah, no problem. front of the entrance where we can be on the sidewalk. And
It's took that whole while.
yeah, I do that without the vegetable. No, I'm good. I'm good. I'll take it. I'll take it. You want to see your phone? I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take a picture. No, here. It's your phone. It's your phone.
Oh, thank you.
I got it.
Thank you, honey.
No problem.
The wide one?
Yeah.
Hi. I'm Janet.
Yeah. That's what I got.
Okay. All right, this is good. All right, ready? Ready, guys? One. Wait. Got it.
Thank you, honey.
Got it. No problem.
I'm going to tweet out.
All right.
You guys? Is the press on? Okay. Press is on. Thank you.
Hey. Yeah, I got it.
We're
You have no,
picking up more
you have no space. You
people.
have no space on the bus or no?
No, because we're picking up more people as we go up, and I'm sorry.
All right, it's all right.
Because you had said, and then I didn't hear from you for a long time.
Yeah, I know. It's all right. It's all right.
glad you're here.
It's all right. It's all right.
Hey, why don't we do one more? We are the majority.
License e-bikes. 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 Wait. License e-bikes. Got it. Got it.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
The bus will be back in a minute. We'll get on the bus, okay?
It is cold.
Hi. Oh yeah, the signs, right before we get on the bus, we'll put it in here. There's another bag. Thank you so much.
Yes, Ken asked that. I brought it up for him. He did it. And absolutely, he questioned it. And I thought stepping of addressing things that you kept saying, you know, you drive this, you know, we're the problem. I mean, you make us basic. And we don't really mostly you're always right. I was talking downstairs. We need to have
No, I'd like to make my car. Well, that's the last thing I did. Right now, it's on where my school goes. That's the one Color is nice. Hey, what's up? I'm doing good. Can't complain. I'm good. Wait. Oh. One. Wait. Got it.
Right here. I thought it was.
Yeah.
I think he's there. I'll go up and I'll call you. Get your phone out.
Luckily, we found
Hey, Tay, what's up? Yep. Yeah. You're welcome. No problem. All right, take care. All right.
Hey,
take care.
next time, okay?
All right,
I'm
no
so
problem.
sorry,
Yeah,
Jennifer.
it's all right. Take care. Yep. Take care. Man, off the album. All right, cool. It's done.